projects are you working on now?
So I'm working on a secret project right now, but I did finish a cowl the other day. So it's Tunisian crochet, and it's done in the round, and it's 2 colors. It's probably the hardest project I've done in a while. This is it here. So it mimics, I think it's like a brioche knit stitch almost. But it's done in a spiral, and you have to use a double-ended hook to get through it to create the effect. But it took me a while to figure it out. I discovered in my, I've done Tunisian crochet before, more basic patterns like headbands and stuff like that. But I didn't realize that unlike knitting and crocheting where the stitch short forms are standardized and the stitches are all the same throughout, unless you know if you're working with UK or American crochet standards, then it's a little bit different, but it'll tell you in the pattern what it is. But I discovered that some of them are very different. So there's a twisted stitch, and I was YouTubing it, and I had 7 different results. I couldn't figure out which one it was. I got through the pattern. I was like, this doesn't look anything like it. So I ended up having to do a deep dive into the internet, and I found a video by the designer of the pattern for the stitches, and that really helped. But yeah, it required a lot of attention, but the result is beautiful though.
It's amazing. Yeah, it looks absolutely stunning. It looks really cozy.
Yeah, I'm really happy with it, but man, it was quite the project. I can imagine. Anybody who asks me about it, I'm like, you need to understand what's going on, because you have to do the spiral. You're working one row, and then when you come to work off your other rows, you're coming back around, but you can't complete the row, because if you complete the row, you're joining, and you want it in a spiral, not a join. It's very technical, I would say, and I couldn't sit down and watch a movie with it. I had to sit and look at what I was doing.
Yeah, it sounds really complicated. Do you think you'll try and do it again, or have you you've done that, you've had a go at that technique, that's it now?
I mean, if someone convinced me to make one for them, I might do it again. But as for myself, no, I probably wouldn't sit down and do it again. It was quite the project.
Yeah. I mean, it looks amazing. It looks really cozy. So
thank you. Yeah, it is. I used just a really thick wool, because the nice thing was it was in a bulky wool, so it worked up. Once I got it, it worked up fast.